London. Foxy! Look at that. Everybody's rolling in today for some more unhingedness.
Just doing my title.
Perfect. RW's back here too, because he's apparently addicted to cringe. Hey, old lady, come here. Come here. A very deaf dog would like to tap her toes at you all.
She's trying to sing you the songs for people, but no one wants to listen.
Yep, that's for sure. She's groaning while I massage her ear. It's hard to play a game when you have a Velcro dog. Prepping a new tab for Gravy. Yeah, Gravy will appreciate
how
it.
I game with a Velcro dog is quite simple.
Check this out. See if it's gonna work. Because you're here, RW, you're here.
Oh shit, it's just Graves. And then I press this button to go live.
This is gonna be painful to finish.
Yeah, now watch my entire chat think I'm insane.
Ooh, Caitlin's playing Zoo today as well.
It's kind of a zoo-related day.
Everybody is just a Zooligan right now.
I mean, you're right, I am a trendsetter.
You're...
I mean, you're right, I am a trendsetter. Mute, not volume up. Fuck. Clearly I'm perfect and without flaws.
ORW hasn't slept in over 12 hours.
Well, neither have I, but here we are.
I can't say the same. I've been sleeping on and off all day. Well, trying to sleep all day.
I've been up since about 6 this morning.
Well, that's,
Hey Fox, congrats on your throat not trying to kill you. Finger guns.
We're always here for the finger guns. Yeah, that'll look snazzy. But look, now we can actually have a stream where I don't bitch that Caitlin isn't here. Isn't that impressive?
That's almost as impressive as the fact that my chat can't hear you. Almost, mind you.
Yes, I saw your fancy fox. I'm not jealous. I don't know what you're talking about. I would have to actually put an effort to get a great one, though. You know what?
That would require grinding.
Yeah. I'm too old.
I would have named him Frank.
I'll eventually go for it again, but... it was a licorice, right, Landon? Or, right, Caitlin? For Landon? Yeah, the licorice. You guys are all gonna have to deal with my brain being a little extra stupid today.
Can't believe you got another brain hole. Like,
I know,
kinda wild,
right?
bro.
I swear I blew my nose so hard part of my brain fell out. That's what it feels like, at least.
You know, if you had Gravesmark Company insurance, that wouldn't have happened.
Oh man, you know, they don't provide insurance over here. Those cheap, lame asses. Your brain ain't even functioning. Oh, Chip's here? Holy shit, where are you guys coming from?
Fuck, man. Everyone's here.
Yeah, apparently people like me today. No, what?
Are you sure?
Are you guys okay? Is everything all right?
That reminds me, I need to do some of my marketing so that people can hear me talk to myself.
Because he's on PlayStation. That's why, Caitlin. Discord doesn't allow him to have audio. Because console sucks.
Here's the thing, right? In theory, I could run capture card to my laptop and then record stream through OBS, right?
See, he could do that.
I could do that, but here's the problem. Is you would hear the audio coming from the TV.
Right, there is also that. You missed what Rum screamed about. Oh, there was screaming involved. What is this one called again? Vertical. Yeah, there we go.
You mean it's a vertical takeoff and landing device?
Exactly.
Don't know when they added VTOL warships to Planet Zoo, but I'm here for it.
I am also here for it. Okay. Part of the roof is installed.
Only part of the roof? You can't do full roof? Disappointment.
Trust the process. So what's everybody up to on this lovely Friday? Especially Chip. Mr. Chipotle. Yeah, you haven't slept. Oh, you're playing.
Did you try maybe sleeping?
Yeah, have you ever thought about, I don't know, sleeping?
Or perhaps being good at video games?
Oh man, the storm's back. Yeah, that's why the construction's canceled. Well, hell. So just for anybody who didn't know, we're getting buffeted by massive storms. Doing the New England moose grind. Explain to me why your lungs are rattling like a maraca.
I believe, now this is just an interpretation, but I believe it is because, quote, 3-year-olds be nasty.
You know, valid. I can blame my illness on children as well. The child in question is like a 40-something-year-old man named Nuno, but my point stands. Still a man.
Basically a child.
Nuno. I'm gonna kill you later. I have class tonight, and I bet you he's gonna skip it. If he's there tonight, I'm gonna whoop his ass. Ooh, you're going by a Jeep? Nifty. Yeah, we've been out car shopping ourselves. But boy, I tell you, this week, really good week to not own a car. Definitely don't want to be a car owner right now.
How so?
Well, the depression that rolled through dropped trees on just about every single car in the country.
That's rough, but
I'm just sitting here like, haha, no car.
Sucks to suck, my guy.
Exactly. Can't have car maintenance bills unexpectedly pop up if you don't have a car.
Mm-hmm. Or if you buy your car insurance with GraveSmart.
Or if you buy your car insurance with GraveSmart. That is technically also true. Two things can be true.
We hear GraveSmart thrive on technicalities.
It's my favorite ality.
Well, it's one of the better alities. 'Cause there are some bad ones. It's really bad ones.
Oh, and my day has been mostly okay. Just mostly, you know. A little bit of death bacteria from Nuno that we caught this weekend.
I believe they are calling it the Scarlet Rot.
I believe they're calling it that Nuno's a bitch.
You don't sound bitter at all, Hollow.
If ever he finds my streams, he's gonna be like, I am a bitch. That's the best part. He will admit. Oh, the dog's been alright. Just a little bit of a tummy ache out of her. Just some gas. We switched her food, so she's Miss Tootie Booty today. The other food was making her fur weird, so I had to switch her diet. And now that it's switched, I kind of want to go back to the weird fur because the smell that's in my house right now is pretty despicable.
The deepest foul.
It is some sort of foul.
Explain making the fur weird.
She was greasy, and my other dog was getting actual, like, acne.
What the fuck were you feeding your dog?
The same food that they've had for a long time, but I guess it's too greasy for them because Ellie developed doggy acne, and that turned into her elbow exploding. And then Chevy started getting really oily and stinky, so I was like, okay. Like, if I have to bathe my dog more than once a year, it's a problem. Like, Chevy never smells bad, but oh boy, she had to go for a bath in a hurry. The whole dog smelt like 3-day-old fish.
That's rank, bro.
Yeah, you can imagine that's not a pleasant smell. And she likes to sleep by my pillow. So yeah, enough was enough. I had to take her for a bath. I was like, I can't do this. And then I switched her food. And now I've got the Tootie Booty from hell, but I will take that actually over the stink. The perma stink.
So basically you had to pick your own brand of stank ass.
Yeah, I had to make really smelly decisions here.
And how did that make you feel?
Not ideal. Not ideal.
You got
at all.
news, Foxy.
Oh, there's exciting news. How exciting. I'll judge the excitement level. I won't actually. I'll just ask.
We will predetermine how excited you're allowed to be.
Ooh, should I? You know what? I'm gonna go weird. I'm gonna go with I might try this metal floor out and see how I like it.
Why not wooden floors?
Because I have wooden floors on the upstairs floors. Baby kicks. Baby kicks. Oh, Caitlin's gonna barf up her cookies. Delicious. I like when my snacks are pre-masticated.
I had to catch myself there. Oh no.
I could sense it. I could feel the impulse through the microphone. Don't say it, guys. Don't say it. Say you bitch.
That's nasty.
Yeah, I kind of dig those shiny metal floors. A Masticatosaurus? Yeah, probably. Could be a dino. If it isn't, it should be.
I'm now curious.
We're gonna talk about our masticating habit. How often do you masticate?
You know, once or twice a year.
Oh god, that's not nearly enough, my guy.
No, I just got a good system going.
Oof. Woof. Oh no, our W's a little bit bothered. Yeah, he's like a boa constrictor, just swallowing his food whole. And that's not all. I didn't mean to say that out loud. That was the part that was supposed to stay inside thoughts. Don't worry about
How
it.
dare you? How dare you, Hollow? How dare you? How dare you expose me for eating corn the long way?
You do sound like somebody who eats their corn the long way. There's no disputing that. I wasn't gonna say it, but if you're willing to confess. Oh, god damn it.
Did I do that?
I think he killed Caitlin too.
Comedic timing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm good for something.
Something had to be up your alley. How many tables did I put? I put 6 tables. 7.
Why not 7 tables?
I'm working on it. 8, 9, 10, 11.
That's too many
12.
tables.
Is it?
No, I was thinking 9 tables personally.
Okay. I'm not sure like how I'm building this yet. Fuck it. I'm just gonna commit. I'm gonna commit.
It's a Valenciaga son and a burnt up bone. Hundreds of teeth, yes.
I believe that he has teeth in his throat. Have you heard the shit this man talks? Listen for it. You'll hear them gnashing whenever he has something not nice to say.
Crunch. Crunch. Crunch.
Let's go with the glass. Ugh. Yeah, I think everybody agrees you definitely have little teeth in your throat.
Look, it's not the first time I've been accused of being an eldritch being.
It won't be the last either.
No. But hey, at least I get book royalties.
You know? You're not wrong.
HP Lovecraft more like HP taxes ass, am I right?
Glass, why are you treating me like this? Glass, no. Glass, please. Yep. Fine, I'm gonna be lazy with it. Yeah, that'll do. Kind of like how put the pattern on the wall. There we go. What
Imagine
kind of
paying
grape
taxes, am I
is
right?
Graves? I think he's a bit bitter and immature, so he's just a young green grape.
I'm only kind of offended. Fuck you.
Fight me, bitch. The dead kind. So whine? Are you saying he's whiny? I'm not even the bad guy here. RW said it, not me.
Guess I gotta nuke Canada.
Do it. I'm not there anymore. I'm safe.
Guess I gotta nuke all of coastal Europe and Canada.
No, leave me out of it. I didn't say it. I just read it. I just read my chat.
You condoned it.
I did no such thing, and you can't prove it.
The delay in your speech is what proves it.
No, it proves nothing.
That 30 seconds before is just like, oh shit, he right. I do condone it.
You're just. I'm gonna gaslight you so hard here. You're just making shit up.
I mean, I am
things. You're crazy.
actively.
Crazy.
That one's funny. What's it about?
You probably.
I was reading different types of grapes.
Can you ask Grapes if he's my father? Are you London's dad by chance?
I can neither
Judging by
confirm
his
nor deny this
silence,
fact.
yes.
I mean, I don't know who this Grapes character is, so, you know, you'd probably have to ask him.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is this just because of the amount of child support you owe, or?
Again, these are all big questions for this Grapes character.
Yeah, who's this Grapes guy, right? Your daughter also calls him Grapes. Or W says not it.
I think it's probably 6, to be honest.
It could be 6.
It's probably 6. Like, if we're being honest about it, it's probably 6.
I feel like even if he isn't reproducing the typical way, that his back hair is just shedding off and becoming its own.
Yeah, no, much like a
beings.
Nergigante, he reproduces via shedding.
I believe it. If he comes in here and hears this bullshit.
No, but someone sent him the clip. Finger guns.
Caitlin. Don't like that glass piece. I want. No, I want. No. Listen here, video game. Listen here.
Rewind the stream, you'll learn everything you need to learn.
You'll learn something. It's just it might not be something you wanted to know.
What is wanted knowledge when you really think about it?
We were talking about how we're pretty sure 6 reproduces by shedding his back hair.
Mm-hmm.
And then send it to him. And then pin it all on Graves and not me.
I mean, clearly it was all Hollow and not me.
Clearly it was all Graves and not me.
I mean, if we really think about it, I think Foxy played a part here.
Foxy was definitely a part of it, but this was all your idea.
No, I do believe it was Foxy that came up with this idea.
Listen, Graves, you're not my real mom.
Well, listen, Hollow, you're not a real Canadian, but here we are.
That's fair. That's true. Back hair. Who doesn't get rid of that stuff?
6?
6, probably.
He uses it for leverage while rock climbing.
I'm trying to. Does he like braid it and like latch onto things with the braid, or does he just like shuffle like it's a Velcro?
Of like a Doc Ock situation.
Okay, so not the Velcro. Okay.
Now, Landon, you're looking for a Grapes character. Couldn't be me. You know, to make a child, you have to hold hands with a woman, and I don't want cooties.
Who wants cooties?
Exactly.
Is this the one that's married? Well, whammon.
That's different, you know?
Yeah, it's cootie proof.
There's no interspecies cooties.
What me and wife do is cootie proof.
Cootie proof.
It's just scientific fact.
Will you match the description old? That's all I know.
Come on.
Well, I don't necessarily match the description without being very specific.
Caitlin's saying she must bite tongue, and I am also biting my tongue. I will not lie. But we know she's only biting her tongue just out of jealousy. We're gonna make her choke on her cookies. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, pretty sure, Landon. Pretty sure. But hey, I heard there's this guy, goes by Six Shot. Got back her like wings, horrifying. He might know who you're looking for. Now again, it's the Six Shot character.
Yeah. I think all that back hair comes from swinging a hammer, you know. Is it
I mean...
Nice. Absolutely. None of those damn coot birds are getting in my house.
No siree.
We're specifically talking the birds and nothing else. Caitlin here's I have one unhinged stream, and then she makes sure to show up for the next one and completely knock that one off the rails.
She's like, oh, what? Y'all thought you were getting a rest? Nah.
Oh, you were wanting to save your vocal cords for anything? Well, too bad.
Well, that's just too damn bad.
I think that'll look okay.
Do I currently have foxes?
You know, most people don't put this much work into their entrance. I don't even have a single species out on my fucking zoo right now.
See, Chip,
I'm still working.
I once knew a guy that got cooties. He never recovered.
Was it Chip by chance?
No.
Because he likes to dip in the milk that he's gently obtained.
Gentle milking is cooties adjacent, however, not intrinsically linked. No, he had everything going for him. You know?
Oh, damn cooties,
he got
man.
straight A's on all of his exams. He had a bright future ahead of him, head of the local sports team. Then one day, he held hands with a woman in the playground. It was all over from there. Never recovered.
I hate holding hands with the woman.
Never recovered.
You've had cooties a few times and you feel fine? Yuck. Everybody avoid Chip like he's got cooties.
Look, you know, I've heard horror stories. You know, they say that he even does mommy daddy hugs now, and that's just unacceptable.
Oh no. Probably use the cream for the cooties. Oh yeah, the cream would help.
No, I'm pretty sure that would lead to further spread, but that could just be.
I like how we're discussing the intricacies of cooties. Hugs are not needed. I don't know, man. You speak like somebody who might hug. I don't know how to break it to you, man, but
I think it's too late.
you sound like a hugger.
Funny enough, this is not even the most unhinged conversation I've had with chat.
Absolutely not.
Yo, hello, do you remember when someone in my chat just randomly was like, you know, I don't know how to put this, but you sound like you're bad at foreplay?
Yeah. Such a wild conversation.
That moment has stuck with me.
Well, good, because it was hilarious.
I don't know how we'll ever recover from this.
I don't think you will. That was probably the funniest thing I've ever heard.
While I was shaping Ass Mountain.
Yeah, it was during Ass Mountain. What a great episode that was.
Like, I feel like I handled myself well in that situation.
I feel like you. I mean, I feel like I kind of had to wingman you through that one and help you out, bro.
Dude, I was floundering. I was like, ah. Look, foreplay is not my forte. It's the best
Look,
out I had for that.
So unhinged that RW is leaving to try and sleep. Because he's gonna lose his mind.
Look, this is what happens when you stare into the void.
Bye, RW.
Sometimes it makes a dick joke.
Oh my god.
Some gently warmed milk.
Some gently milked worm.
Landon, again, I feel like, you know, I don't know who this Grapes character is, but I feel like you could find leads elsewhere.
Grape sounds like a funny dude.
I don't know, he seems unnatural.
He seems like a funny guy.
I wouldn't trust him. No sirree. Yes, indeedy.
Could be a handsome dude too. You don't know.
I heard he's wildly handsome.
See, there you go.
Just, you know, not as much as me. Pose. 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 Pose.
Yeah, you're something, my guy.
Dog, who's out here trying to buy? But there's someone in the market that's listed a 31-year-old penguin. Oh wait, never mind. It's an elephant. I was reading the tag. Like, I switched the tags. Is like, how does a penguin get to 31?
So, elephants and penguins are very different.
I don't know. They both poop.
Okay, you win. That's the point. That tracks.
It does track.
Everybody poops.
Mm-hmm. Even the fishes.
Why I don't drink water, man.
I remember I saw someone wear a t-shirt once. Like, I'm just minding my own goddamn business in a Tesco's.
Here you were.
Doing my shopping. Minding my own business. Have a good one, Foxy.
Bye, Foxy.
And as I'm reaching for some blueberry muffins, as you do, right? Somebody walks past me and on their shirt it says save water, drink beer. And I've never felt so emasculated.
It's a strategy for sure.
Yeah, I was like, fuck. That right there is the alpha male of our species.
Damn well could be.
Yeah. I mean, shit, who's gonna argue with him? Not me.
I might. Ginger ale is clearly the superior drink. Yeah, I don't like that piece. Need to find the right piece. Ooh, this could work.
What about piecing out?
Never.
I feel like eating corn the long way would be a worse moment in that sense. I mean, look, I said what I said, and I mean to. No,
Look, the heart wants what the heart wants, Chip.
Eating corn the long way isn't even my joke.
If he decides that that's how he wants to eat corn, who are we to judge, you know?
Yeah. It's like people that eat horizontal carrots. They're just not okay.
Just bite into the side of a banana. Peel
That
and
is
all.
unhinged behavior.
Do you like your
Granted,
bananas
I'd
with or
expect no
without
less
shells?
from you, but yeah, get judge inceptioned.
We all judge here.
We all judge down here.
And then people are like, oh, you know, Planet Zoo, it's gonna be wholesome. And it's like, actually, this is why I say it's brain
Actually,
melting.
it's kind of horrifying, not gonna lie.
I'm sitting here doing fine detail work, and everybody wonders why I'm crazy.
I'm in me mum's car. Vroom, vroom.
Oh, I haven't heard that in so long.
Yet it was a core memory.
Made me feel old. Feel like
You know
I need
what
a
really
hip
make you feel
replacement.
old?
What?
Okay, so I was playing Phasmophobia this morning,
Oh
right?
man, ancient.
I know, right? No, I was playing Phasmophobia this morning. And hilarity ensued. But more importantly, I decided it'd be really funny to put on music to just ruin the ambiance of Sunny Meadows on Nightmare mode.
You know, I'm so far very much supporting your plan.
Yeah, just ruin, because they're already jumping at everything. So imagine walking past the room where my ass is set with the radio on with fucking party rockers coming out of it.
I'm here for it, man.
Yeah, so what will really make you feel old is 2010 was 15 years ago.
Get out of my lobby. We know we here at Hollow Mart are no longer in need of your services.
Too bad you signed the contract, but
I did.
anyway.
I don't like that placement. Damn it.
Our pangolins are dying.
What is this stream, man? Why are we like this?
I don't know, dude. I don't typically get a lot of views on a Friday, so this is just me filling in the blanks for not streaming for just so long.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting views.
Bro, you got 3 whole people watching
I
you.
know. That's more than usual.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm. What's wild is that people are liking my tutorial. I thought it was going to be too basic. And people are like, nope, we love that
shit. Oh, for fuck's sake, Landon.
I have questions.
My dude changed his names to Grapes. Sorry, he made an alt account named Grapes. And they're reuniting in my chat. The least you could do is leave a like and a subscribe if you're going to do a bit, you know? A wink wink.
Yeah. Sub to Graves. Change your encoder on OBS to your graphics card and you can record while streaming. Valid. I'm in the market for buying a new PC. I want an actual desktop. So now we just have to wait and see what becomes available because parts here are non-existent. So I'm thinking of buying like a pre-built, using it as a shell, then upgrading it with parts as I go down the line.
You know what you could do?
Do you really want me to answer that?
You could rob a Tesla manufacturer. People are doing it's like in vogue right now.
I'm down. I've got nothing planned for this weekend. You coming with?
Obviously, where else am I going to get a good sandwich?
Nice. The odds are pretty good at liking and subscribing. Well, just in case. I'll just also throw this in here because why not? Nightbot's finally working. No thanks to 6. I'm saying it just to be petty at this point.
To be fair, he was actively trying to fight Nightbot. I don't know.
Yeah,
You know,
Captain Mediocre
if a man
here.
beast like that was trying to fight you, I think you'd back down as well.
Captain Mediocre here needs your subscriptions. Just one sub will feed him for a
Captain
whole
Mediocre,
week.
what the fuck?
Don't read what I wrote about you then.
The fuck?
Join to offend him some more. Oh, worth. Now I got.
I don't know if I should be hurt or not. Like what?
Should just be
Captain
honored.
Mediocre.
I mean, I just. Your thing says sub to Graves. He is the best at mediocrity, so I just assumed you were the captain of it.
That's fucked, bro.
I didn't know what else to write. I was saying it while I was typing it, which is the worst part of this whole thing. And you were in the call. You were right there talking back.
No matter how much I sniffle, I can't force myself to cry. Fuck.
Good.
No, that's cheese.
Good. That's nudes from Gouda. They're called good. Goods, if you will.
Thought they were called curds.
No. It's just goods. Oh my god, I just need to hit this check mark. Thank you. Oh. Game is being hella mediocre today. On some Graves fucking villain arc.
First of all, I stay on a villain arc. That means it's not an arc. Second of all, don't include me in your evils.
I just got yeeted out of my building for touching my mouse. Ooh boy. That was strange. But it's starting to look okay. So. Now, if I wanted to do the TV thing I did on my last one, how do I do that again?
Hello, you're so close to 269 subscribers.
I know, I'm really excited to hit the 269.
I know that's your favorite number and you've been waiting a long time for this.
I've been waiting a long time just to hit another 69, so... If y'all could stop slacking.
That joke is so open-ended. Yeah, no, Landon, you just flat out cannot hear Hollow in my stream. Blame PlayStation for not being okay with Discord.
I do think that that's absolutely ridiculous, that that's the situation that PlayStation is in.
It is fucking ridiculous.
Okay.
Ooh,
That's approved.
I have baby leopards. And neither of them are melanistic. You're useless.
No, you. That's just one of my favorite things to say. You'll get used to it.
So considering you feel about as sick as dog shit, how long do you intend on streaming today, Hollow?
I'm gonna have to pop off probably just before 6 because I do have class today. And if I feel alive enough to make it to my class, which I really hope I do, I'm gonna slap the shit out of Nuno. You got my wife sick and in turn got me sick, so Nuno must get slapped.
He must perish.
He must feel the force of my slap. I don't know if this screen is gonna work. It's just a bit too big, and I don't want to make my building bigger. How big is the 8 meter? The 8 meter could work once I put my garden up. I'm basing this off my other building that I did in
I see.
No Fox Given. And I think it's coming along.
I'm yet to even try and put a building together.
And I'm sitting here just casually constructing indoor gardens, staff areas, dining rooms. I think it's looking okay though. Like, I would come here to eat a burger, you know? Chicken burger. What are you making there? Oh, you got...
Ooh.
Is that an apple, carrot, and tomato together? You're a freak. Looks like some cheese. Maybe it's a red onion. No, I'm pretty sure those are apples. Oh, there's a bell pepper back there. I'm just gonna steal this butcher knife really quick.
You're just making me want a sandwich.
Apple, bell pepper, cheese. What a sandwich.
Kinda.
What a sandwich.
Just get him Shaggy style. Everything goes on the sandwich.
That's up to you, my dude. It's not for me. I'm sandwich.
It's more you're naming food groups, and I'm like, fuck. I'm hungry.
I want
a sandwich.
I want soup.
I stay wanting a sandwich, to be fair, though.
Is there ever a day where you don't want a sandwich?
If I ever come across such a day, I will let you know. But until then, somebody get me a sandwich.
Let's make this the backstaging area. Oh, why do I do this to myself? I make questionable decisions every day of my life. Props. So many things.
Might end up streaming Phasmo later. Like later as fuck later.
I mean, stream whatever you want to stream, my guy.
No, I'm just looking at the clock and it's fucking 20 to 5, so I'm thinking, you know, I typically get the bulk of my viewers when normal people should be sleeping. So fuck it, I'm gonna stream Phasmo at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Why not? I mean, part of the thing is finding a good time slot for anything, right?
I mean, for a while, like 6:30 to 8:30 was like the peak time slot for Planet Zoo for me.
Everybody's dead. Okay, wow. I think there's alt arguments happening in my chat here. Oh lord.
Yeah, this is what was going on in my chat that I was quite honestly ignoring.
Oh fuck, that's funny.
Just, you know, figured not my horse, not my show situation.
And not my circus, not my monkeys.
Funny enough, I say that exact saying every single day at work. I see something I don't want to do.
Same though. Just every time I see a situation, I'm just like, nope, I'm good.
Landon's picking a fight with his whole ass lineage. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I'm sitting here just making things, you know, look a little worn out. Don't mind me.
Alright, what to do next?
Probably just like, I'm never putting this kind of effort into a zoo. Jesus Christ. And I'm sitting here just like, how do I make myself hate myself more? Backstage area. Let's do this. Let's custom make water on the floor. Dirty up some walls and shit. Build some custom shelves. Stack some pellets in a corner because who doesn't have...
Oh, for fuck's sake, my stream crashed.
But also, tragic.
I can't be bothered putting it back up.
Well, you can keep zooing and just, you know.
I'm just gonna keep zooing, you know? Fuck it, might even just vibe and play some Yu-Gi-Oh while I watch you zoo. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah, I definitely am going to hate myself after this. Why am I putting this much work in?
Why are you putting in that amount of detail?
Don't worry about it.
The spilled painted shit, my guy.
It's the leaking hose. I'm sitting here with a really smug look on my face. No, glad I don't have you.
Avoiding making that joke.
Isn't that 90% of these streams? Avoid making the joke.
Yeah. Second stage of Duelist Cup is underway.
There we go. Cool. This is the detail you want to attain. Trust me, you're gonna hate yourself. Really gonna start hating yourself.
I mean, I was already filled with hate and I only just started making like hills and shit. Have you noticed not one habitat in the breeding zoo has any sort of custom terrain at all?
They're just potted plants. I don't need those.
Shit, they barely have decorations.
Don't worry about it. You don't have to be on my level. I am absolutely deranged. Don't worry about it.
Well, it's the Imperial team. Okay. I just got matched up against a dude called Bean Phone.
I'm gonna put this capybara on the wall. I don't care.
Walpybara?
It's like one of those
It's like a capybara, but also like a wall.
Sexy capybara calendar. Don't judge me. Or do. I'm not your mom. No, that doesn't need to go there. Let's put some grunge at the door. We're gonna land and then, ooh. The zoo has swans when you arrive. The Spring Creek build as the welcome center behind the swans, which is the circle. Ooh. I dig that. Caitlin, zoo sounds pretty. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine.
I don't believe you.
I am perfectly okay. Unrelated note, check your DMs.
Deep breath. 10 out of 10.
Whenever you said a poster of a capybara on a wall, like a sexy calendar, I just went to Google and typed pin up capybara, and that's what I found.
I'm here for it. I'm. Yep. Yep. No. Yep. Mm-hmm. I can edit colors on this. Great. Nice. They can have a beach chair to chill out in.
You're going to the beach.
A hollow honk. What?
But that's lunacy.
She wants to give me a beaver calendar. And I am not going to continue any further with my comment. She knows where that was going.
I mean, all I can say about that is, oh damn. Your silence only fuels my Joker grin.
We're not going to question how that got in here. We're just going to roll with that. I'm going to pretend I don't hear Graves. It's weird. His audio just stopped working sometimes.
It's weird. Like, it's just not working. Like,
right, Grapes?
Fuck.
I know. Graves is a weird one. I can hear Grapes just fine.
I don't know. I wouldn't trust that Grapes character.
Do you hear something, Grapes?
Speaking of, I've got a phone call.
Oh, dear God. Yeah. You know what? Good enough for government work. We're not going to question how that gets out. There's no questioning allowed. And overall, this is looking pretty good. I just need some potted plants, methinks. You're making me a song. Oh, Christ. I'm good. There is a song I also need to make, and don't worry about it. Get orphaned, bitch.
That's kind of wild. Speaking of wild, the sheer volume of capybara parody tattoos that exist.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it, though. Like, are you mad about it?
Do you want to see one that it's the Virgin Mary, except it's a capybara?
Yes. Don't threaten me with a good time. Who wouldn't want to see that?
I mean, look at your DMs, my dude.
Checking them now. Just takes me a minute. God damn it, woman, you're so picky. I'll get that tattooed on my right ass cheek. That's a right ass cheek tattoo. Promise.
Not a left ass cheek tattoo.
No. Those are reserved for worse ideas.
All right, let's see what I can find. I've got a samurai, except it's a capybara. I've got Christ, except it's a capybara. I've got Marty McFly, but instead it's a capybara. Are you seeing where this is going?
I have the strangest erection. I can't. I don't know what else to say, man.
I have Master Oogway, except it's a capybara.
Stop, I can only get so hard. I have a slight capybara obsession. I have a shirt, and it's a capybara with this little coffee cup, and
I have a capybara wearing a cowboy hat.
Yeah, I've got like my little I capybara everything. You're just a hater.
Crocodile Dundee, except it's a capybara.
I want so many capybaras.
Capybara, but it's also a tank.
Send it. I don't know how to sound suspicious yet intrigued. That was my best attempt. Oops. Clicking. Opening message. Yes, that's a left ass cheek tattoo. Absolutely.
I assumed you'd approve.
Oh, I fully approve. These kind of stick through. Lame. I'll go with the aloe. Hello, monster truck. What are you doing in here? Babadook. You can hear my eye contact, you son of a bitch. Come here. Get some ear rubs. My deaf dog. I talk to her, but it's like she can hear me because she like senses if I so much as look at her. And it goes from like, oh, your dog is deaf. Oh, that's like, you know, so sad. And then she like looks at you with just the right amount of judgment that you're pretty sure the dog isn't deaf anymore.
What in the Yakuza capybara?
I don't like how that looks. I think I'm just gonna do all of these. That's fine. Boop. Doesn't matter. I don't need to be so picky. God damn it. We'll see how it looks from the outside. Ooh, what a pretty restaurant is in there.
This is...
Nut butter is here.
This is certainly one of the all-time capybara tattoos that I just sent you, although.
Oh, yes. That's a left titty tattoo.
Jesus Christ.
There's nothing on there yet.
This is information that you're volunteering freely.
Well, yeah, I mean... I bet you nobody in this chat has a titty tat.
No, I don't know.
Feel free to correct me, but...
Nut butter strikes me as a titty tat kind of guy.
I feel like Chip may have got nipple tassels tattooed on. He is a big tassel fan. Trust me. You know, they say don't hassle the hog, don't tassel the Chip. You know, he just... If he's still in here, he's gonna come at me. One of my favorite pastimes. Trolling my friends on the internet. And knowing that they have to fight back.
If I just ignore Landon, he'll go away, right?
Nope. That's not how Landon works. Oh, God. Ooh, flexi-colored walls. Interesting. I have a lot of workshop mods on here. I think my zoo needs to generate some money.
You think so?
Yeah. I'm just over 500,000, so I'm just gonna do a little thing. Just while I go pee, yeah, I can do a little thing. And just put a couple of these little things. It's fine. It'll be fine. That one sunk into the ground. Don't worry about that one. There. It's ugly, but it'll work. It'll raise me a little bit of money. So I can keep over-engineering Who's got the highest appeal? Puff adders. I'll do
You
puff
should like
adders.
hurry up and make a Cuvier's dwarf caiman exhibit.
I will work on that. Yep. 23 to 31. Okay, that'll be fine. And then for this one, I'd like to do.
I'm gonna grab a drink. Beer me.
Please. That'll work, right? $25 to $35 and $50 to $60. These should be fully reachable. I'm just gonna delete all these back paths. I don't actually need them. They're doing fine. They're fine. I don't know if people are gonna pay to come in here right now, but we'll see. We shall see, because I need to pee. Should open the zoo. Okay. So much has happened in a matter of 20 minutes. That was an insane series. Okay guys, you gonna looks like I'm still hemorrhaging cash. My bladder ain't getting any less full though, so we'll just do this. Put a couple more animals in there. Burb eaters? Yeah, fuck it. There, this'll get me currency, I hope. 23 to 29. Do. Just make money while I run to the toilet. Come on, game. Let me be profitable.
You know what else is profitable?
I'm not gonna answer that.
We here at Gravesmart want to bring you a brighter future. But with that, we need some help. By subscribing to the Hollow Crow YouTube channel,
Go for piss
you
for
too
that
can
break.
have no more ad reads. That was the one and only ad read. Ooh, a video from Flinter. What's this about a song that doesn't exist? Vibing to Hollow's Beaver. Huh. That's a statement right there. Is this an actual song, or have I missed a reference? Because if this is an actual song that I can play in a clip, I need access to it. The shittery that I could pull off with this.
Oh, that's why I'm losing money.
Why are you losing money?
You see how many vendors I have?
It's a lot of vendors, my guy.
Yep. And they're all... Oh, actually, no. Wait. Go by star rating. All of these guys can get lost.
But the question is, do all the squares make a circle?
They might. They very well might. Do you want me to show you how all the squares can make a circle?
Don't know if I do.
I will show you.
So there's a song that's called Hollow's Beaver.
Mm-hmm. I have heard.
Do you know the shittery I could do with access to a song named that?
Oh, maybe if I spelled panel right.
Or did you spell Pantene?
Nope. Yeah, you just go like this. And like this. Oops. Duplicate advanced move. Boink. Yes.
I've heard that you are proficient with advanced duplication techniques.
Like if you just rotate all the squares, they're rectangles so that it's easier to see. Do with squares. You rotate. See, all the squares do make a circle. You asked the question.
So all the squares make a circle.
Yes.
So you're saying I didn't have to drink a gallon of LSD?
Correct. And that's how all the squares make a circle. Oh, good God. Where did you put this song? Where did you put it? I will find it.
I think it was just DM to Caitlin. I don't know.
I think I've got it. I'm a little concerned. I'm gonna play it. Let's see if it shows up on stream.
There's a critter by the river. Her name's Hollow, don't you know? With fur so thick and musty, like a barnyard after a show. She chews up mighty oak trees, makes toothpicks by the stack. And if you cross her path, you best start watching your back.
Valid.
Oh, Hollow, Hollow, the hairiest in town.
I should not be drinking.
Jesus fucking Christ. Just from the little bit that I got for remuting your stream.
Don't mess with the force of nature they call Hollow.
This is my new intro song.
Just play that as you're going live soon.
Yep.
And her tail's a dang slapjack, flattens critters on the brink. But you'll forgive her madness when you see her building a mink. Oh, Hollow, Hollow, the hairiest in town. She's smelly as a stone and wears a toothy frown. She's a tree chewing, soup billing, kicking dynamo. Don't mess with the force of nature they call Hollow. She's got a heart deep down somewhere under the ground, with a dream to build a beaver zoo that'll stand the test of time. Skunks, frogs, and squirrels all sign up for the crew. Hollow's wild imagination, there's always something new. The chipmunks call her boss. The otters give a bow.
This seems to be everything you've ever wanted out of life.
Possum says, I'll help you somehow.
Oh.
She's chewing.
This is reminding me to shave my legs today. Holy shit.
Even when she smells like old socks left damp and in a cage.
God damn you, Chip. How much of this did you write yourself, you son of a bitch? These all things you would say.
How much of this is just straight up AI?
Oh, Hollow, Hollow, the hairiest in town. She's smelly as a skunk and wears a toothy frown. She's a tree chewing, soup billing, kicking dynamo. Don't mess with the force of nature they call Hollow. Hollow's wild imagination, there's always something new.
So that's now going to be the wait music every time I have to do a be right back screen. Oh, good God. But thank you for reminding me to shave my legs before class.
Goddamn.
I'm sure the old socks was a line that Chip told the AI to put in. I am convinced that's all Chip right there. Love you too, Chip. Oh yeah, I think that song is gonna be at home on the channel here. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my god. I'm not sweating, you're sweating. Why do I sweat when I laugh?
I don't fucking know.
Neither do I. I'm asking you.
I'm not a doctor.
Neither am I, that's why I'm asking you.
Did you try calling Gravesmart Medical Services?
Did. They were useless. Just got left on hold. Let's see, is my cash still dropping? Oh yeah, it's
Yeah, but the
plummeting.
on hold song was a banger, am I right?
The wait music was pretty sick. Chip, we have to make one about Graves as well. And I think it has to be about his love for the capybara.
Fuck
so just
you.
make a song called Graves is Team Capybara or something like that. And
unironically, if you can make a song about me hating capybara, I will upload it.
Oh, I have too many
Like,
animals.
I'll give full credits and all that shit.
This shit's so funny. Oh my god. My trade center. Oh, maybe it's because of this. I have to empty out some of my animal storage.
Make
Yep.
a tiger habitat, you coward.
Oh, I'll totally get right on that.
Oh, look at me. I'm hollow. I have so many flamingos.
I have way too many flamingos.
Release them. Sell them.
I have more than 50% of my
Donate them
flamingos
to
are gone.
Dunkirk. I don't give a fuck.
These are supposed to be in a different zoo, actually. Oh, goodbye, Halson.
Not Daddy Halson.
I have a lot of extra animals left over from another zoo.
I hear he eats corn the long way.
We know you do.
Hi. I told you that in confidence.
We all know. Actually, you know what I could do? I could go like this, and I could put all these babies in the quarantine.
But do all the squares make a circle?
I just showed you that they do.
Demonstrated that rectangles can make a circle.
Yeah,
I saw no such evidence of squares making a
rectangles
circle.
are just the long squares.
I don't know.
I don't think you like that I said it like that.
I don't trust those math types.
Quarantine.
Quarantine. Drinking
Just
whiskey
put that
like
there.
vaccine. Waving at the neighbors. Social distancing. Quarantine.
Not sure he's okay, guys.
Wearing Lysol accent screen. Quarantine. All lonesome quarantine.
This is gonna sound bad, but I kind of miss quarantine. I didn't have to talk to people. I didn't have to talk to
I kind
people.
of like hate the fact that like I have to socialize,
Right.
and it's no longer socially acceptable to wear a mask to seem antisocial.
Thank you. Because, yeah, I definitely would like to go back to being a hermit full time. Ah, my money is starting to even out now. And then I'm gonna go here, select all, here, select all, here.
Yes, Caitlin, the rectal circle.
His favorite. His
Nah, it's
favorite
not my
cornhole.
favorite. How else am I supposed to get the skin off?
I hate that you said it like that. Can we all just establish that I'm not the problem here? Just, it isn't me.
You know, I'm kind of a big deal. Cough, cough.
All right,
Continues
now we
coughing.
gotta make. Yeah, I've been
Blood
coughing all
starts
day.
coming up. Keeps
Sounds about
coughing.
right. Sounds about right. We're gonna go with staff pathing. Or no, we're gonna go
You know,
normal
you can't spell
pathing.
big deal without TB.
You can see the look on my face, man.
Look, you're not the one that has to prepare for inevitably to do karaoke of Creed's Can You Take Me Higher? Okay?
Oh, I'm definitely watching the shit out of that. And it's gonna be
Motherfucker, you're probably
so
gonna
funny.
be there. What do you mean watching?
I'm gonna stop whatever I'm doing. I think we can make this work. Go angle
We just have to
snap.
wait and see if Six will be nearly as prepared as me.
Sometimes I'm not sure if it's a promise or a threat.
It's a threat.
Pathing. There's no rage. There's no rage.
I would like some ice cream.
Oh, I'm feeling mad at this pathing right now. Ooh.
I see you're using Zulu tactics.
There'll be some tactics. Why? Look at that. What is wrong with this game? Okay, that's good enough for government work.
You know what else is good for government work?
You?
That's right, me. We here at Gravesmart support local government, and in your attempt to support local government, you should find your local Gravesmart representative. And subscribe. In this case, it's hollow.
Oh my god, Graves. You're gonna be the death of me. Smooth brain. Oh,
No
that's been in my
rivers or
head.
lumps, valleys or bumps. All thoughts just slide right off. Like a water slide. Smooth brain.
It's literally my entire existence.
But what if existence wasn't futile?
Then my brain wouldn't be this smooth, I think.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not convinced. The quicksand. And some rocks. That might be a little too much. I think I need a little bit more land.
Are you doing another flamingo exhibit?
I'm putting it back in so I can make room.
I don't know. I would put something else there instead.
Like what? Not a huge
Like-
enclosure.
Asian small clawed otters.
No way. Those are expensive. My zoo's just Lidl.
Like,
That's still way too
Cuvier's
much.
dwarf caiman.
I have a plan for those. That's the
Like,
problem.
Asian water monitors.
Also have a plan.
Like, wet beef.
This is not nearly big enough.
Pygmy hippo.
I do have those for this zoo. I do have those.
Yeah, you could do a kiwi except Foxy, go to bed.
What is she doing still awake? Did she hear the beaver song?
I don't think Foxy heard the beaver song. You might have to send Foxy the beaver song.
I can't believe I listened to that shit on stream. Y'all are not allowed to judge me anymore. I'm not the weirdo here. This group is full of weirdos.
Well,
It's just my favorite line. I can't help it.
fucking Astarian.
It's that or Stay Close to Mama K. Best lines ever written. For the best characters ever written.
I mean, I can think of better written characters, but I can't think of any character that I want to headbutt more than Astarian.
It's true. He's really, look, the voice actor committed. Neil committed. And I can appreciate commitment.
Oh, don't get me wrong. All of the voice acting in Baldur's Gate was incredible. Across the board. And, like, as a longtime fan of pro wrestling, I understand to make a good villain is to make me hate your character, right? And Neil does a great job of that. But also, fucking Astarian.
Guess who just purchased Baldur's Gate 3?
Who?
You just gotta guess who. Fuck. God, I can't tell you everything.
I don't know.
Well, her name starts with a C and ends with an 8-lin.
Six Shot bought Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, he did.
Fuck, bro. Why didn't you say something? Shit.
So iconic. She's got a lot to learn. So no spoiling for her. You know how it is, that first couple days of jumping in and going, what? It's a great time.
Fucking Astarian.
I think she'll agree with you in a hurry. You know what I mean?
Goddamn vampire twinks.
Goddamn vampire twinks.
Then fall asleep, Foxy, for fuck's sake.
Just
Shit.
go to bed, damn it. Say it out of love. We're swearing at you because we care. Yeah, if anybody in our group is gonna get the that one achievement, I think it's gonna be Caitlin.
The achievement?
She has to live up to her bear queen nature, you know what I'm saying?
Ah, we're talking about different achievements.
Oh, there's that one too, and she very well might stumble into it.
Mm-hmm. In Baldur's Gate. Because, I mean, like, who would pass up the opportunity to get an achievement, right?
Exactly. I passed up the achievement. Can I say, just
See, here's the thing. In my first run through of Baldur's... Yeah, in my first run through of Baldur's Gate, I convinced myself I was going to get as many achievements as possible in one run.
And then...
Well...
that one you could skip, you know? Nobody's...
No, I got it.
Well, good for you, I guess. Congratulations.
Granted, I saved beforehand and then deleted the file afterwards, but... Yeah, I have that achievement.
Yeah, I have a feeling Caitlin's gonna get some interesting achievements.
Took me a while to get the Take Karlak on a date achievement, though.
Actually, same, and it was all because I kept not saving Damon. I told Caitlin that if she wants more lore and stuff, you have to save him, and that's just a fact.
Yeah, you gotta be real indicative about keeping your NPCs alive.
Yeah. I mean, he's technically not one of yours, but, I mean, you gotta... I didn't want her screwing up right away and being like, there was no storyline. It's like, no, there is. It's just you killed the wrong people.
You fucked up.
Like, please don't kill Damon. Don't betray the Grove on your first playthrough. Just... because...
I'm yet to actually do an evil run.
I started
I've done
one.
morally questionable runs, but I haven't done, like, Betray the Grove.
I mean,
Spoiler.
Okay, the game's been out for years, man. I'm not giving like plot points out.
I'm not ruining it. I'm not being that guy. Betraying the Grove is something you could do in the fucking beta that has been out for like 6 years.
I'm just not giving out the other plot. You dig?
I mean, there's a lot of other plots.
Yeah, but I think you might know which one I mean. The overall arching, you know?
Is it the one with the noodles?
Sure. Noodles were
Because
involved.
that's extremely specific, I know.
Looking nice.
So, like, of all your playthroughs, who would you say your go-to romance has been?
Karlak.
Karlak every damn time?
Fuck yeah.
See, I've tried to romance someone different every time.
I mean, my next is definitely going to be Bazel, but for now, it's just Karlak.
Here's the thing.
Fuck yeah.
I almost always end up with Lae'zel after doing the other romances.
I did accidentally romance Shart, and I was like, you know what? No, you're not even my favorite. Like, nah. Sorry.
I watched someone, because I did a 2-person playthrough, struggle their ass off to romance Shadowheart, do everything right, and Shadowheart just didn't give a shit about them. I'm like, fuck.
I mean, that sounds exactly like Shadowheart.
In that same playthrough, I tried to romance Will.
That's just a bad decision.
It is, but I was like, well, I have to get it out of the way.
How bored were you?
I mean, it really didn't help that I didn't even bring Will into the party. So I got really none of the scenes that maybe make his romance worth it. All I got was him occasionally calling me pet names in camp, and I was like, cool.
Yeah, okay, that's uncomfortable.
Yeah, I was like, well, see, the problem is the best way to build Will, right, is a bard lock. You know, one part bard, other part warlock. What was I playing that playthrough?
Well, probably a bard lock.
A bard lock.
Here's the thing, right? Like, beginning days of Baldur's Gate, there was a bug that made everybody entirely too thirsty.
Uh-huh.
And it was an unintentional thing. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, like these characters are all so cool. I want to get to know all of them. And Gail's like, hey, I want to show you a magic trick. I was like, cool. Show me. Never again. Keep your pants on, Gail.
Okay, fun fact, right? During that playthrough, when I'm trying to romance Will, I had nothing to do with Gail. I didn't talk to Gail. I didn't interact with Gail. I did nothing with Gail, right?
Yep.
So explain to me how, while I'm trying to romance Will, I get a cutscene of Gail coming to me is like, look, you know, I've seen you with Ravengard, this, that, and the other, but you're going to have to choose him or me. And I'm like, what do you mean choose him or you? You were never in the conversation, dog.
Brother, what's that, brother? Oh my god, yeah, no, it was just straight up like I'm like, hey guy that I just pulled out of a hole, what's up? And he's like, my magic trick is no pants. It's like, oh, okay, no, I'm so sorry.
He's like, hey, you're a wizard, I'm a wizard, want a bone? And I'm like, not really.
It's like, my hammer goes smash, but I don't wanna. Like, go away.
I did have a really, really funny moment with Lae'zel in my first playthrough. Because I was playing a paladin, right? And we just got done with the one fight in the temple. You know the fight.
I know the fight. I know this game a little too well up until the final bits is all I'm missing because I just can't bring myself to finish the game. I just can't.
So I get there, and then I must have done something that Lae'zel liked during that, because, you know, progress to the next thing. And her next thing was challenging you to a fight with everyone else.
And it's like,
Here's the thing. At that point in the game, I was a level 10 paladin. I took no damage from that encounter. None.
Welcome back.
Lae'zel comes to you wearing her camp clothes, not her armor. I'm still in my full plate armor, head to toe with shield.
No, you didn't. You did.
I hit her with a 5th level divine smite. I hit Lae'zel for 251 damage.
No. What is wrong with you? Yeah, well, I guess I'll just divine smite. Romantic moment? Divine smite. I have no time for your shit, woman. Holy hell. You're a terrible person, man.
Here's the thing. I didn't know that she wasn't, like, she didn't have any of her gear until after I hit her. Because I just assumed it was camp clothes because the cutscene. I thought she was still wearing her armor.
Oh, no. I'm in shock. I can just imagine she's like, I'll seduce you with my fist. Bam! Divine smite!
I don't know what hit the ground first, her or my hammer. Because, by the way, I was using the Dawnfather's hammer.
Oh no, it just gets worse the more you talk.
Yeah.
And you're just there like, oh, I'll totally fight you.
No, because here's the thing. The reason I went for the 5th level Divine Smite is I built Lae'zel to be nasty, right?
Oh, she was a different kind of nasty though that day, so you
Yeah,
misread
she was
the
almost-
room.
She was almost a stain on the ground, dog.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, that's a mighty nice seduction you got there. Divine Smite. I will
Because
keep
like
my
in my
purity
mind I was like,
intact.
fuck, okay, so Lae'zel has 2 attacks, action surge, bonus action attack, and any one of those she can disarm me, knock me to the ground, and then it's a bad time. Right?
You just, want to remain maidenless. That's all I'm hearing. You're just
Look,
like,
all I'm saying is I smited her so good, she was like, yo, marry me.
oh, well, shit, from the grave.
Hey, she lived
Okay. That's
with
so
1 HP,
funny.
but she lived.
Whatever you're
All of
into.
her organs
I
ruptured and all of her bones were dust, but like she lived.
What is even wrong with you? Seduce me, how dareth you? Forsooth, eat
I
my
was
hammer.
playing a Vengeance Paladin of Asmodeus.
I'm still judging.
Judge me all you want. It was really funny to watch her go down in 1 hit.
My pants are a little bit shat from this.
Because here's the thing, I tried to talk my way out of not fighting her, and she was not having it. So it's like, alright, I guess.
I guess.
Divine Smite.
If you're so certain that this is what you want. Oh my god. I can just visualize it. Ugh. The way it's playing out in my head, very different from what happened.
Unhand me well.
I just keep hearing, I will protect my purity. Divine Smite.
Defend it at all costs.
Yes, you sure did, buddy. I mean, look, people, the heart wants what the heart wants. I'm not gonna judge. Holy shit.
Hey, look, Lae'zel is the one that wanted. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure you had nothing to do with that.
At
So
that point in
sure.
Baldur's Gate, I really had nothing to do with it.
Mm-hmm. I believe you.
I don't believe you. No, not a word about your mouth.
My guy, of all the ways, people are supposed to be smitten with you, not smited by you.
It's a matter of perspective, really.
Actually. Oh god, it also makes me think of that song by Corpse.
Which one?
Choke me like you hate
Me like you hate me. I mean, that kind of sums up their dynamic. I'm not
It
gonna lie.
really does. But it's one of those things that you can't unhear. Oh, god damn it! Baldur's Gate has ruined me as a person. Oh, my armpits are sweating. I'm crying.
But why?
Solely because Divine smited Lae'zel in an attempt to remain a holy paladin. Because The type of holy she's talking about was not the kind that you were down with, you know? Oh, good
Look.
God.
I made my point clear to defend my butt at all costs. That was the allegiance I swore to Asmodeus.
Baldur's Gate really brings out the worst in everybody. I am a huge Baldur's Gate fan, but I can't say it's made me a better person. That's the last thing I can say. It has not helped.
No, look, whenever I discovered that if you have like at least 16 strength, you can use goblins to beat up other goblins.
Well, look, I don't know if you've ever expected me to be a good civilized person, but I throw the
No.
tiefling children as weapons.
Actually, one time, you know, with the harpies.
Yep, I know
The
exactly
harpy-
where you're going with this.
So what happened is the me and harpy disabled, like cast silence on me, and I was playing a bard, so like I couldn't really do much. So I was like, it's only got 5, so I threw the child at the harpy and killed it.
Look, there's strategies.
Sacrifices had to be made.
Oh, light, come back. I can't see. Can't see my waterfall placement. Thank you.
Funny enough, I'm yet to actually romance Astarion. I've done everyone else except Astarion.
Well, you're just not that into twinks, I guess. Fine, I won't
Just
judge
don't
you.
like vampires, my man. That and Astarion just actively aggravates me.
Wiggle that.
Never mind smiting Lysa. That motherfucker fucks around. Do you know the dialogue option when you're romancing Astarion where you get to just kick him in the balls?
Yes.
You reckon I can make that a smite? It is a melee attack.
It is a melee attack. I also played Cyberpunk. You're not wrong. Baldur's Gate. It has a unique dynamic.
Yeah.
And playing it definitely does not make you a better person.
I once loaded up a backpack with so many explosives that when I threw it at the final boss, they died instantly, and it also crashed the game.
There you go. Waterfall. I want the 5-meter midsection. That should be where that goes. That'll work. Waterfall. Okay.
Look at you go.
I'm super fancy, man.
Aren't you a fancy guy?
Just
Give yourself
gonna-
a pat on the back.
Can't reach it right now. My hand's on the mouse.
Spoken like a true gamer.
You know me. Fuck.
Average video game player, Hollow Crow.
Oh, holy shit, it's almost 6.
Yeah, it is almost 6.
That means it's almost time for me to put on pants. Sick as I am, I have to put on pants. I do not like putting on pants.
I know, buddies.
If I decide not to go to class tonight, I'm gonna play some Baldur's Gate and just be a terrible person. Part of me now
When
that
are they
Caitlin's,
releasing the fucking crossplay update? God
I
damn
don't
it.
know, but once that shit
It's
comes out on
supposed to be soon.
soon, TM. But once we get this all and Caitlin's kind of got a handle on it, and we get that fucking update, we're taking Caitlin out on some adventures. We're gonna do a group playthrough.
What class do you want to play?
Well, right now she's doing a drow rogue, which amazing
How
start.
basic?
Amazing start though. Look, that's a great start. Because
I can think of a better start.
Can you
Yes.
name it?
Deep Gnome Bard.
Okay, fair. That's valid. The deep gnome bard, unstoppable, with their 0 movement.
Can't get you yet, Wolverine Bungle.
I went with the archer build because I was like, I just want to see how it does in this game, and I was
You
like,
want Ranger?
yeah, I went ranger. I was like, it's kind of shit. So I ditched it.
Ranger's kind of shit.
I was good at it, but it's like it wasn't the playstyle I wanted to do.
Mhm.
So I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do something else. So then my next playthrough, I did the cat playthrough, and you're like, oh, so you just went like druid? No, that's not what I mean. I locked myself out of the rest of the game because I played as if I was a cat. I'm not talking cat girl. I'm talking, I see a problem, I solve it by pushing it off a ledge.
Yeah.
And I locked myself out of everything. Whoops.
Let's see. What have I played? My first playthrough, I did pure paladin. As pure as a paladin can get.
We can tell that you're dedicated to protecting your purity.
Uh-huh. At all costs. Next solo playthrough, I played as a storm cleric.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Oh, it's really fun. Then I did the co-op playthrough where I played just a mixed bag. I was a warlock with 1 level bard, 4 levels rogue, and 2 levels fighter. So 6 warlock, rest, mixed bag.
I was gonna try something on my current build. I was gonna respec, and I was gonna do double class fighter.
Yeah.
So I'd take like to get the extra movement or the extra move, and then I'd take it again, and then again.
I don't
And
actually
then
think
again,
you
I
can
don't know
double
if you
up.
can, but I never
No,
tried.
you can't.
That would be
You can't double
so
up
funny.
classes, no. But in theory, you could if you took fighter and then you took fighter initiate. So you could level up 1 fighter subclass, but then also get ones from the battle master, like get abilities from battle master.
Yeah, that actually would work. I was also thinking it. Well, I spec'd Karlak to fighter barbarian. Lae'zel is full fighter, I believe.
Fighters are scary, man.
They are. They're ridiculously strong. I didn't touch Astarion because I don't. He just opens my chest at camp.
Funny enough, that's why I spec'd into rogue.
Yeah, I didn't bother speccing into rogue because I went full fighter. And so my team consists of me, a fighter, with Karlak, a fighter barbarian. And then when I want to get sneaky with things, I use Gale because I set his magic up for traps. And then I have
what
Shart
annoys the
as
shit
my
out of
cleric.
me? Karlak, as a Zariel tiefling, gets access to Burning Smite and Divine Smite as racial features, but can't use them when she's raging.
Exactly. It's the one thing she should be able to do.
Yeah. But nope.
But she's just a golden retriever. She's just too nice, that's why. Just a happy little guy.
Karlak smiting Lae'zel.
That would be really funny. But honestly, Lae'zel's like, I'm gonna kill everybody and everything. Shadowheart's like, oh, moody and sad. So much depressed. And Karlak's like, hey guys, do you like murder? It's like, yep.
I
go with
do
the
like
golden
murder.
I love this golden retriever.
The 6'6" tiefling. I do like murder.
Who is it good? Oh, and then there's what's her face, and she's like, I'm a drow. And you're just like, okay, that's nice.
Okay.
Carla.
Okay, controversial opinion. I hate Minthara.
I kill her every time.
Cannot. Yeah, I'm yet to actually save her.
Yeah,
Even
no,
though you technically can save her without betraying the grove, there's a way to do it.
I just steal
I'm
her
yet
underwear.
to not kill her.
I just steal her underwear. There's not another way to phrase that.
In my co-op playthrough, the funniest thing I did was she was chatting to the dude that I was playing with. Who he was playing a bard. He was, doing his thing, and she just kept going over and over about, joining us, this, that, and the other, and drow supremacy this, drow supremacy that. And I'm just sitting there, a little tiefling warlock, and I'm like, it'd be real funny if I hit her with an eldritch blast right now. And he's like, don't you fucking do it. I was like, technically, right?
Eldritch blast.
Okay, so I was a warlock with rogue, but I took assassin rogue, right? So all of my first hits were automatic criticals, which means they're automatic hits, right? Hear me out.
Goddamn.
The first warlock feature I took was repelling blast, which means when I hit you with an eldritch blast, you go back 10 meters.
Well,
Where does Minthara stand?
10 meters farther in the other direction.
At that point, I can use 2 eldritch blasts.
I say it is drow. I think everybody says it is drow. It's drow, not dro,
Yeah.
right? It's drow.
Yeah, it's drow.
Yeah. Yeah, it is such a...
Or if you really want to annoy them, you call them deep elves. I felt your blood pressure spike.
Look, I think that even offends the elves.
Drow. No, it's drow. Yep. I'm really good at annoying elves. So basically, I can auto-crit twice with an Eldritch Blast, launching her 10 meters, then 10 meters. So while he's having the conversation, I can see the dialogue on the side of my screen. I hit that and I just watch her get super smash bro outed, just instant off screen, dead off a cliff.
I walked in and see her talking to her little minions about the absolute, and I'm like, okay, like that's nice.
But what about Fireball?
Your name is showing up like an enemy tag. I don't know if they fixed that, but early development, she showed up as an enemy. I didn't give her a chance to speak because I didn't get a speak icon right away. You have to trigger a cutscene. I didn't know this. So everybody launched into their attack and started pushing her towards the edge. And I came over and went, dip! Goodbye! Boop! I did no combat damage. I just pushed people off of things.
In my
That was
first
my entire
fight
play.
with Minthara, I got there, right? We're talking, it goes south because I don't negotiate with terrorists. Drow are terrorists.
Valid. Don't tell Caitlin that.
And, of course, playing a paladin, a vengeance paladin at that. So she turns around, hits Shart with a divine smite because she's a paladin, and I went,
I'm so glad you call
no.
her Shart too.
Yeah, so I naturally have to hit Minthara with a divine smite. So I landed a critical.
Let's give Caitlin a quick D&D breakdown here. So, but Baldur's Gate 3 style. So, to crit somebody, it means you have to roll a 20-sided dice. If you hit 20, that is the max score you can get. That is called a nat 20 or a critical. Critical can also happen if you have advantage.
In Baldur's Gate, that maximizes the potential damage that you do and then doubles it.
Yeah. Now, if you say shit the bed and roll a nat 1, that's the lowest thing you can get.
Shit gets funny.
And shit gets really funny, especially when you're trying to charm yourself out of prison. Ask me how I know.
You want to know how I dealt with all of those conversations on my first playthrough?
Divine Smite?
You talk a lot for a man in spiting range.
Oh, phone's going off. That means it's probably time for pants. But yes, you will. There's a lot to.
There's a lot to learn.
There's a lot to
But-
learn.
To wrap up what I'm talking about, is I turned this drow into a puddle.
Yeah, that doesn't need any translation.
No.
Liquefy a drow by absolutely destroying
Via
them physically.
hammer, fury, and purity.
Those are words you know, right? He's preserving his purities by just smacking everybody with a hammer. He just,
Look, I made a deal with the devil. I've already got fucked enough.
she understood puddle. Death puddle.
Meat puddle, if you will.
That's a good word too.
A fine red mist flecked upon all around her.
I think that could look nice.
You ever seen the movie Scanners? Like that, but like not just the head.
Exactly like Puddle Tart.
Shit. How else do I explain this? You ever
Like-
played Fallout?
Like dead, but no chance of ever coming back.
No. You ever played Fallout? Like, I think you played Fallout 4, right, Hollow?
I have, yeah. I don't think Caitlin has.
Okay, so you know the slaves in Nuka World?
Yeah.
Okay, do you know what happens to the dude that runs away while he's still got the collar on his neck?
Exactly.
Okay, so like that, but the whole body.
Caitlin's like, I can visualize. But we
No,
also
see,
like
vaporize isn't the right word. Because vaporize would be some sort of energy source causing it, you know, being atomized. No, this was blunt force trauma causing an entire body to implode all at once. Like, think of a raccoon being hit with a semi-truck.
but the semi truck is traveling almost at the speed of light because I've seen how much pieces they exist in after getting hit by a semi truck. Don't ask me. Don't ask me how I've seen it.
Artists are weird, man.
I lived on a farm, man.
Like the birch scene in Shrek, there you go.
That'll do.
I saw...
I had to think
I
about
saw a
which
comment
scene
the
that
other
was.
day.
I haven't seen Shrek in. Oh, that's a long time, man.
Where the goose explodes into just like a mass of feathers.
Yeah, I had to think about it. That's how long it's been since I've seen Shrek.
I saw this was a comment under. I think I sent you the YouTube short.
Most likely. You
It
sent me
was,
a lot of shorts.
I do. I sent you a lot of shorts. You are basically my dumping ground for shorts that I'm saving for
Wow,
later.
that's such a nice way to sum up our bromance, guy. Yeah, I just dump on you.
You called me Captain Mediocre.
Oh, you deserved it. Are we? We at the married couple?
We're thinking of
bickers?
different scenes. But no.
Oh, we've got the married couple bickers.
God damn. Now, so the scene goes is the party goes into a store. They close and lock the door behind them. They turn to the dude behind the register, like, you know, well, not the register. The counter's like, "Give me all your gold." And then it just cuts to the shopkeep, and it just says above his name, "Retired level 20 paladin." The top comment was, "To fuck around is human, to find out is divine. Tell the boss hi when you get there." It's like, oh.
Oh, man.
Slowly reaching for a hammer
That's looking nice.
when Fiona sings a bird to death. No, I was talking about the time where they like kidnapped Rumpelstiltskin's bird and made him dance in a cage and then exploded the bird while he was dancing in a cage.
I'm just gonna do this. Cause I need to go put pants on or go play Baldur's Gate. I don't know which, but I could just let me see if wife's going to class tonight. Wife is not going to class tonight, so neither am I. Suck it, class. I'm hitting the stop stream button. Watch me. You bet I won't. I'll do it. I'll do it.